Officially, England has guaranteed its fifth Champions League spot. Manchester United offered $200 million for Vinicius, Gyökeres closing in on Arsenal. All of this and more in today's episode. Hey everyone, welcome to our roundup of the top football news. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. If you've already subscribed, let's get started. English clubs have officially secured an additional spot in the Champions League group stage for the 2025 to 2026 season. This became possible thanks to Arsenal's 3-0 victory over Real Madrid in the Champions League quarter-finals. England has guaranteed second place in the UEFA coefficient table, which allows them to field 5 teams in the Champions League. Interestingly, the number of English teams could rise to 7 if Aston Villa wins the Champions League and finishes 5th in the Premier League, and either Manchester United or Tottenham Hotspur wins the Europa League. This is a historic moment for English football, as the Premier League has long been considered the strongest league in the world. Victor Gyökeres remains one of the hottest names in the transfer market. His agent attended the Champions League quarter-final match between Arsenal and Real Madrid. This indicates active negotiations with the London club. Arsenal shifted their focus to Gyökeres after Newcastle set a price tag of £150 million for Alexander Isak. Sporting values their forward at £84 million, but I think they will let him go for a smaller sum, in the region of 65 to 70 million, which makes him a more affordable option for the Gunners. Interestingly, Gyökeres himself previously stated that he enjoys playing for Sporting, but did not rule out a transfer if a suitable offer arises. I think Arsenal is making a smart move by switching to Gyökeres, as he has excellent scoring record and could become a key player in their attack. Chelsea is approaching Champions League qualification, provided they are not disqualified by UEFA. I will tell you a bit more about that later. The London club is in 4th place in the Premier League table, and we already know that 5 teams from England will now play in the Champions League. The Blues want to strengthen their attacking line, and the main target is to bring Rodrygo from Real Madrid to Stamford Bridge to partner with Cole Palmer and Nicholas Jackson. Chelsea is ready to pay €120 million for the 24-year-old footballer, which would make him the second most expensive player in the club's history after Enzo Fernandez. Real Madrid's position on Rodrygo will likely depend on the future of Vinicius Jr. Manchester United has been linked with a sensational offer of €200 million for the Brazilian star. But will Junior be able to move to Old Trafford? We will talk about this in more detail a little later. It is clear that Real Madrid is tired of the behavior of the player who finished second in the Ballon d'Or voting. The Saudi Arabian League has been hinted at as a possible destination for the player, but this option has become less likely due to the resignation of the vice president in March, who initiated the deal for Vinicius. Meanwhile, Rodrygo has often found himself on the periphery this season due to his compatriot's position in the attacking line alongside Kylian Mbappé. As a result, his impact on the team has been inconsistent, and it is said that Chelsea is eager to capitalize on this situation. Even though Rodrygo has a contract until 2028, the Blues are confident that their significant financial offer in terms of both the transfer fee and the contract offer can secure a successful deal. Chelsea will pay UEFA around €10 million to settle issues with financial fair play, according to journalist Ben Jacobs. According to the source, the London club continues fruitful negotiations with UEFA representatives, and it is expected that the issue will be fully resolved by the end of May. Earlier, there was information that Enzo Maresca's team could be left without European competitions next season if UEFA punishes the Blues. So can you buy players for any amount and then just pay off UEFA? Dear friends, explain something to me, because I don't understand. Fabrizio Romano reported that Jadon Sancho's future remains completely open. Following a dispute with former Manchester United coach Erik ten Hag, Sancho barely played for the club and is currently on loan at Chelsea. Chelsea has not yet made a decision on whether to buy him outright, and Sancho has no plans to return to Manchester United. His transfer value is €36.2 million. Wolverhampton and foreign clubs are considering the possibility of signing the player in the summer. Sancho's final fate will depend on the results of his performances in the final matches of the season. Diego Simeone and Atlético Madrid plan to buy out Clement Lenglet from Barcelona after the end of the season. The Madrid club is ready to offer €10 million for the 29-year-old Frenchman, whose contract with the Catalans runs until 2027. Atlético hopes that Barcelona will agree to this amount, given their problematic salary budget. The Madrid club has not yet made an official offer, awaiting a possible price reduction. This transfer could be important for Atlético, considering Lenglet's successful performances on loan this season. Vinicius Jr.'s unsuccessful performance in the devastating Champions League match against Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium has sparked a new wave of speculation about his future at Real Madrid. The Brazilian winger, like other star players of the creamy ones, failed to show his best game, which caused disappointment among fans and experts. Even before this defeat, rumors circulated about a possible transfer of Vinicius to the Saudi Professional League for an incredible sum of €300 million. However, this option currently looks less likely. Instead, according to Fichajes reports, Manchester United is considering a sensational offer of €200 million for the Brazilian. The Red Devils, who are experiencing a deep sporting crisis, see Vinicius as a player capable of radically changing their game. However, to carry out such a transfer, Manchester United needs not only to win the Europa League and qualify for the Champions League, but also to solve its problems with financial fair play, which may require prior sales of players. Negotiations with the Saudi League have reached a dead end. According to ESPN Brazil, contacts with league representatives ceased back in December. An important factor was the resignation of Saad Al-Aziza, the league's vice president, who was the main initiator of the deal with Vinicius. The Arabs' offer failed to meet the financial demands of the player's entourage. Thus, the situation looks favorable for both Real Madrid and Manchester United, if their interest is genuine. Real Madrid, which has recently expressed some dissatisfaction with Vinicius's behavior, will take a wait-and-see attitude, waiting for the end of the season before making final decisions about the player's future. Arsenal's victory in the Champions League certainly did not simplify the situation for the Madrid club and Vinicius Jr. himself. Jorge Jesus has been officially appointed as the new coach of the Brazilian national team. The Portuguese coach, who currently manages Al Hilal, will terminate his contract with the Saudi club in June, after which he will take over the Canarinha. The Brazilian Football Confederation is ready to pay €2.5 million to terminate his agreement with Al Hilal. Jesus' contract with the Brazilian national team will run until the end of the 2026 World Cup. Although his salary will be significantly lower than in Saudi Arabia, Jesus already has experience in Brazilian football, particularly with Flamengo, where he won the Copa Libertadores and the Brasileirão in 2019. This is an ambitious step for Brazil that could bring new energy to the team. We look forward to his debut. That's it for now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Keep watching for more football action and have a wonderful day.